Hello and welcome back to my video diaries. I still haven't come up with a name for them. They'll probably never have a name, but welcome back to them nonetheless. So in this vlog I'm going to be talking about the uploads that I have most recently uploaded and the images that I've taken that I plan to upload. And I'm going to be talking kind of about how to become popular. If that makes sense. So I'm going to be talking about tags and how to use them successfully. I'm going to be talking about when the best time to upload it is, and I'm going to be talking about business accounts and yeah, that kind of the whole business aspect of Instagram. So my most recent uploads actually I haven't uploaded that much of me recently. I kind of fell behind over the Easter holidays, not gonna lie. But I posted a nail image. They're painted again, but anyway. Some food, I posted a couple of food pictures because I went out for food. Yeah, there was like a nice aesthetic little candle lamp thing, my pet rabbit, I was took pictures of some dogs. So I've got a couple of different kinds of images to choose from when I need to, anyway. And my most recent post, which I just posted a little while ago actually, was actually kind of inspired by one of the influencers I'm talking about in my essay, Michelle Fan. And the image of hers is her eating a burger. So I did one of me eating a strawberry, which I tried to make quite visually similar. I had the background be my room, which is behind the camera, you can't see right now. Yeah, just like of my room. So, because I'm trying to portray more of a sense of who I am with the photographs. So I just thought maybe that was kind of like an interesting way of doing that, because it kind of shows off my interest in the background of the image. So yeah, probably overthinking it a bit too much, but that was kind of the idea behind it, and to kind of copy her post. I also took some nude images, which I knew I was talking about doing, but I haven't uploaded it because I was a bit scared to upload it. My granddad follows me on Instagram. I'm not sure I want him to see it. Side note, again from the editing booth, I did end up uploading my nude image, and my granddad did in fact see it on Instagram, and he just commented, "Remember, your granddad can see this." But the rest of the comments were lovely. And I haven't deleted it. Sorry, granddad, but what can I say? It's for my photography project. I know the internet probably isn't the best place for pictures of me in my bra, but I did it for art. But yeah, I'm happy with how that turned out actually. A lot of them were a bit slutty, but the one I chose is kind of like the final one was quite nice, I thought. So I actually did a little bit of research into hashtags and the best ones to use on Instagram as well. Yeah, a couple of websites that I looked at said that kind of the trending most popular hashtags are things like hashtag life, hashtag travel, hashtag fashion, hashtag fun, hashtag love, hashtag happy. So really simple, just one word, you know, and I tend to use quite complex hashtags in my photos. I'm thinking like the simpler the hashtag, the more people use it, the more people look at it, and therefore the more attention you're gonna get on your posts. And in my most recent post, the one with the strawberry, I tried to follow that rule and kind of just use simpler hashtags. I got more instant attention on that post. I got I think 4 followers within like the first couple of minutes and stuff like that. So I think if you were a big Instagram account, I'm obviously not, but if you were a big Instagram account, I think using hashtags tactically can actually really boost the attention you get on your posts. So just something to bear in mind, and something I will be keeping in mind throughout the rest of this project. Yeah, speaking of popular tags anyway, I did a Throwback Thursday post. It's the one of me with a blonde mohawk and some crazy makeup, which I took a while ago now. That was a really long time ago now. But yeah, Throwback Thursday posts are another one that are like really popular on Instagram, and I'll probably do more of those in the future, just to kind of show a sense of keeping on trend and that kind of thing. I actually heard this from somebody who is much bigger on Instagram than I am, and he just kind of gave me a few kind of tactical pointers on how to use Instagram. And yeah, he said the best times for uploading are 7 o'clock in the evening, on Thursdays and Sundays. Sunday, because people are kind of recovering from whatever they've been doing at the weekend. They might have gone out, you know, partying or whatever. So Sundays they're recovering, they're staying at home, they're looking at their phones. Thursday is a bit of a mystery. I can't figure out why Thursday. And through some other research that I did for my essay, most common time for upload is Friday, Saturday, and Monday, I think it was, because people are talking about what they're doing at the weekend, what they've done at the weekend, and are posting when they're actually doing that thing on the weekend. And there's very few uploads midweek. So why Thursday is a good time to upload, I can't really make out, unless it's literally because not very many people are posting, so you're more likely to be seen because there's less images coming through. Possibly, I don't know. I also looked into the paid promotion that you can do for your posts. So you can pay anywhere between £1 and £1,000 per day for up to 30 days. And the more you pay, the bigger your reach is. You're paying for more people to see your post, essentially. So yeah, you can do that through Instagram. There are accounts that will, this is quite funny actually, there are accounts that will approach you with very similar deals. I had one comment on one of my posts, one of my most recent posts. At home and inspiration they were. I'll show you the messages that were exchanged. So yeah, some accounts, big accounts, will have you pay for them to share some of your posts, and it was actually like a really crap deal compared to what you can just do on Instagram, but that is quite common. There are a lot of re-upload accounts where they will just re-upload people's images who have paid for them to be there, or they, you know, just kind of, it's more of an exposure thing. People are kind of tagging them in the hopes that they will re-upload. Really, all of my research kind of just directly points to the idea that everybody is on Instagram to be popular. Like, there's no other explanation for it all. Like, why would you pay to have your posts promoted to so many different people? Why would you tag bigger accounts in the hopes that they'll notice you? Instagram to me is just so strange, and I've only just realised how weird it is. So yeah, what will I be uploading later? Obviously I was trying to come up with like a scandalous post to try and gain more attention, which I didn't upload or haven't uploaded yet. I don't know if I will, I probably won't. So I was looking into alternatives, and there's a kind of a trend, it's kind of a trend on YouTube, where people are kind of faking going to big events, so things like Coachella or VidCon or, I don't know, going out, nightclubs or whatever. Basically they're just faking stuff. There was one, he faked being rich for a week just to see what happened, and just generally those kinds of posts, if you do it well, if you fake it well enough, they gain a lot of attention, they gain you a lot of likes, they gain you a lot of followers. Not that I'm interested in that, but I kind of obviously want to try and create this whole persona. So I was thinking maybe I could fake doing something, fake buying really expensive things, but I don't know how I'd do it. I'm not exactly a wizard in Photoshop, so I can't just like take a picture of myself and Photoshop it onto like a nice background or something, so I don't think it would be very convincing. I really don't know what I would do for it. Maybe kind of like construct a set somewhere in my room or in a studio or something, to make it look like I'm doing something really big and exciting. But I don't know what it would be. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll probably talk to some people and try and get some more ideas for that. But I think that would be quite interesting, and I think kind of highlight the point that I'm making, that everybody wants to be famous on Instagram for some unknown reason. I guess it's just culture, kind of the culture that we now live in. We're all kind of saturated with images all the time. We're constantly exposed to social media. We're constantly seeing other people's posts, and we don't want to get lost in the crowd, I suppose. I don't know, to me it's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre indeed. I did a survey as well. I didn't really know if I was going to use it in my essay, but I did a survey, mostly because I was interested in the responses I get, about how people use social media and why they use social media. And a lot of the responses were very, very interesting. Obviously, everybody has a smartphone, everybody uses it, pretty much every day. Everybody has social media, pretty much. At the end of the survey, I asked the question, do you think you have a healthy relationship with social media? And the vast majority of people said yes. I think there was only like a handful of people who said no, they don't, and they wish they used it less, which I thought was really, really interesting, because I don't know if you can have a healthy relationship with social media. You don't know whether things are fake, you don't know whether things are real, unless you're very savvy. Like, I'm sure there's many a post that I've liked and thought was real that I would never have, you know, thought was fake. I mean, I don't think anybody can have a healthy relationship with social media, because you're constantly being exposed to things you really shouldn't be exposed to, like better lifestyles than yours, and posts that essentially saying that I'm better than you and there's nothing you can do about it. Kind of just putting you down, even though it's not necessarily intentional, but that's kind of what social media does. And I don't think anybody can have a healthy relationship with it unless you just don't use it at all. I think it's kind of a toxic platform, and that's what I have gained from this project so far anyway, that I kind of don't like social media, and I think I will be using it much less after I finish with this project. I already have. The only thing I use Instagram for now is uploading for this project. I used to just sit and scroll through it and see what all my friends were uploading and all of the influencers that I follow and stuff. But I don't. I find myself doing that very rarely now, because of the sheer fact I just don't want to see it anymore. It's boring, and it's what you see all the time, and I don't know why people don't realise this, is that it's just the same crap over and over again. It's very boring. Anyway, that was a bit of a long-winded rant, basically me saying that Instagram's shit. Yeah, I'm not sure if any of that made sense, but it was a bit of a spew to you of how I feel about social media at this moment in time. Anyway, moving on. I also watched a film about social media called Ingrid Goes West, and it's about a girl called Ingrid who basically wants to be famous on Instagram. And she used to have a friend who was a big Instagram influencer, and then her friend kind of ditched her because Ingrid started getting really stalkerish and really weird. So she basically had to move away and start a new life, which she did. She finds a new influencer to stalk, and moves closer to her, starts uploading very similar things to her in order to get attention. She does eventually become friends with this influencer, again kind of destroys her relationship because she's so stalkerish. It's a very extreme example of the kinds of people who are on social media, but I thought it was very interesting and something that could probably still be considered in terms of my project. So yeah, Ingrid is basically somebody who just needs validation and friendship. She's very lonely, and she's just looking for it online. And it kind of makes me question, how engaged are people on social media? Are they like crazy about these people like the movie would portray? Whilst the movie is very extreme, I feel like there is an element of truth to it. I mean, people who are so engaged on social media, they'll, you know, like and comment on every post that their favourite influencers are uploading. There's conventions dedicated just to meeting people that you like. I mean, VidCon, for example, is just a place to meet YouTubers that you like. There is an element of truth there, maybe not to the level of full-on stalking them, but, you know, people will, you know, go to the restaurants that these influencers are going to and buy the same products that they are just because they like the influencer and they trust their opinion. So the movie kind of gave me a few photo ideas as well. So the influencer of the film posted a lot of food related pictures, she posted a lot of life events, so I think there was a lot of pictures of her when she got married, her wedding, a lot of lifestyle related things and health related things. I think she did yoga as well and uploaded a lot of things to do with that. A lot of images of you and your friends, expensive looking items, so clothing or furniture or gadgets, stuff like that. Basically just kind of promoting an idealistic lifestyle, a consumerist lifestyle. Well, I think that's all I had to say for this vlog. I feel like it was a bit of a ramble, but I feel like it was a good ramble. A lot of research and information in there, anyway. So yep, that's video update number 3. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.